Hello everybody, ElderBarrySirUp here, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play series where we are playing FTB presents DireWolf20 for our 120. We need to make sure our backpack magnet is off. And I am about tired of my gear running out of energy. So we are down here making Flux. I'm using up a bunch of redstone. As much as, I felt comfortable. I think we're going to be left with like 300 redstone by the end of this. There we go. We have Flux. And we need that because we're going to get wireless charging today. All right, for the wireless charging, let's get all this stuff put into our system here. And we're going to go at Flux. And why is this one not synced? At Flux. And we're going to make first a bunch of, oh no, I forgot about this part. We only have 4. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm going to have to go to the end and kill blazes because this will create 4. So that'll give us 20. The most important part is going to be the controller because you can't do wireless without that. And a plug. We're going to need one of those. But the controller itself requires 5 of these blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that took up all of what we had. So I'm off to the Nether and we will be back in a few minutes. Oh, that is just perfect. That we came right here. We have our silk touch on our pickaxe. Get it? Got it. Good. And back to base. And down here is the lever to turn the mob farm on and off, which means that mob spawner that we had is directly under that. And then we are going to upgrade this sucker. We're going to put as much sugar in it as it will take. All right. So it'll take, the minimum is 20 seconds or 20 ticks. That's 1 second. The maximum, however, is 800 ticks. So if I make some clocks, I have some gold smelting on my way down here. Yeah, that's not going to be enough, but can't believe I'm using all my gold on this. Ay, ay, ay. That's just all there is to that. There it goes, and it's on. Polish deep slate back on. Push the mobs down. Half slab there. Dirt. I need to make that an easier access. And then I also have to go and turn the fan back on because the fan is not pushing them towards the grinders. There we go. And then turn the grinders on. And oh, I turn my magnet off while we're right here. And we have blaze rods now. We're at 37 up there, 56 total. I think we're good now. I think we're good. We need to put these into a, ooh, here's my testing compact drawer. No, they won't go in there. So they need to go into a regular drawer with some upgrades. All right, so any more should go in there. Unfortunately, until I get a nether star, I have to be close enough for the spawner to actually spawn them. So there is that little issue. I can turn the rest of the mob farm back on. How much XP is in here? 124. So back to our flux. We have blaze. Oh boy, did we have blaze powder now. And we already had eyes of ender. So, or ender pearls. So there's 64 eyes of ender now because we have the resources. All right. So back to the flux controller. I absolutely hate that it uses one, because now we will forever have 3 inside our system. Like the count will be off. We have the controller. Now we need the plug. And then we also need a point. I don't know if the point's required, but we're going to make one just in case. So we're going to come down here. And we have our advanced capacitors. We really need to upgrade them. That we really do. But I'm going to take this plug and say, this is, no, that's a point. The plug, which puts energy into the network. We're going to call this EBSU out. And we're going to make it green because, actually, let's make it purple because that's what we do. And it will be public for world download purposes. And select that one. There we go. Power surge, bypass limit. And then we need the controller. So the controller, well, controller we'll put somewhere, let's put right here. And we will select EBSU out, bypass and surge, and wireless. We want it to do curio slots. We want it to anything. It will not do main inventory though. That is disabled. And apply. It is now effective. And look, our power is going up here. This should be fully charged again, or will be once this is, let's see. Yep, there it goes. And so we're charging up here. So we don't need the point, but we can use the point at other locations. Now, this, I don't know if there's like a limit on how much it can put in and out. So we're going to take this plug. We're actually going to place it right here. Yeah, get rid of that. We're going to place it here. And we're going to make this EBSU in. And it is going to be red. That means we're not going to use it for anything other than putting power into the system. So you can see the power is going down on this. So I'm going to put a point on here. And that is going to be EBSU in. So we are putting in 300, 500 FE a tick. And if we were to get another plug, we need a, well, I'm going to use power out for wireless charging, or power in for wireless charging, because we get a lot of power that way. As you can see, this is still charging, or well, it's not charging anymore. But if we do in and we say wireless charging, apply, this should Flux wireless charging. Interesting. Power's going into there. Is it really not charging? Oh, it is. Did I not? Oh, power surge bypass limit. Why is it going so slow? I don't understand. Alright, I mean, if it's gonna go that slow, we might as well use power out then for our wireless charging, which means we do need another plug. So I'll make one more of those. See? What was that? Obsidian? Are we out of obsidian? Oh no. Okay, well, we're gonna stay where we're at for now. I'll do that. And another, we'll get that later on. We need our cart assembler. We need our rails. We're gonna need all four of them. Let's go ahead and set. Oh, we're. Yeah, that's gonna be. That might be a little rough for now, but it might work. We might be able to get away with that. We need one plow. We need another deployer. I need to make some more polished andesite. Excuse me, rose quartz. All right. We're going to need some drills. I hope they don't require those things. I want it to be a full chunk wide. For it to be just 5 tall, it would require 80. Which means we need to go get some more iron. I need to go do some manual stuff and we will be right back. All right, so we should be good. We said we need 80, but in reality we need 81. So go ahead and craft those up. While those are crafting, we need chests or barrels. So let's make some barrels. We're gonna make the regular, just the regular barrels. Oh, I didn't mean to make that many. Oh, mistakes were made. But luckily we have plenty of dark oak log. And yeah, just making more. Just making more. It's just gonna keep going. And I should probably turn the farm off because we've got 16,000. There's no need for us to have any more than that at this point. So we'll just turn that off like that and call that good for now. So we have drills, or yeah, drills almost being made. Item vault. Yeah, that's what we want. And gonna have to make some more of those iron sheets. No big deal. We just mined up a bunch of iron. So hammer. This will make 64, I think. Yeah. So we should be good for now. And this will go in a, I forget how these get set up. Is it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you can go out one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Ah, like that. So if you have enough, so let's do 9 more. And then click there. Yeah. Like that. That's what we need. So let me take all of those. That'll work. That'll hold more than enough for what we are going to build. So like this. And it'll go 1, 2, 3. Well, go across 16 first. Oh, I say, no, I made more than that. Oh, this is facing the wrong way. This is facing west. I guess west is fine. You know, as long as it's not south or north. So we're going to make all of these. And it'll be 5 high. However, we are going to have it set to where we are riding this thing. And where we're riding, there's going to be a drill there. And then we will ride a little ways back. So let's say here. That would be our seat. That digs a tunnel. That tunnel is going to have a chute on it. I'm sorry, a funnel. It's going to have a brass funnel. And this brass funnel, oh, it gives us 2. Beautiful. This brass funnel is going to be filtered for the cobbled stuff, because we don't want the cobbled stuff going into the item vault. So let me finish building this up 5 high right quick. All right, so we know it is 1 chunk wide. All right, now we are going to super glue before I forget. Super glue. We'll super glue this. And it's going to come over here to this one. And this one is going to go all the way up to 5. And then we'll get all of these to this direction. This way, none of the grass or anything is super glued together. Let's get this going right here. Now, the way we would unload this is going to depend on how we set this up. So let's go. What was it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was a 9 by 9, right? Or 2 by 3. So that'll hold it up. And then we'll have we'll glue all that together. that. So that will actually hold everything. And then when we set it down, that's when it will unload. So we'll have to set up an unloading station for it as well. So the part assembler is going to go, you know, we could just put it right. Nope, we don't want it right there in the middle. It's going to be a little different, I guess. If we do that with the card assembler, we need a deployer. Oh, we're also going to need another drill. All right, and a... Oh, no, we don't need a drill. We can use the plow, like I said. So a plow, let's get a chassis. All right, we're going to need one to go here and there. And then here, and we need one more chassis. There we go. And that is actually not right. We needed to go back a little bit further. So it'll come back 1, 2, and then one there and one there. So we're gonna need 2 plows, not just one. One goes there to pick up the rails, and then just make one more drill. I kind of like the idea. I like using the drills instead of torches, or redstone blocks instead of torches for this. So a redstone block goes there, or it will drill the redstone block. So we need 2 deployers. One of them has to be right here in front of the cart. So bring that out like that. How did that end up there? That belongs in the ground. What do you mean no tool? That does not belong there. That is not where I put it. Dude. Okay. So 2 deployers. Okay, so the first deployer is going to go right there. And it is going to be filtered for these tracks. Okay. And I should probably put a chest or a barrel, just a plain barrel. Something we can access here, on here somewhere. Might as well be here. This was where the redstone blocks and barrels go, or rails go. So we need a few more redstone blocks. Not that many, but we'll say 9. We need a couple more of those rails. We can afford it. Gold. I know I just mined some. Give me a minute. So another deployer right there, and it gets the redstone block. And I put them in there. We need those rails. Smelted a little gold. I did not have much at all, so we're only going to get one more set of these. But that's okay. So 6 there. And we can actually take these redstone blocks and place them there and there just to stage it up. And then we need to place our cart in there. We need a lever or a redstone block, actually would work, but I don't want it to go forever. Oh, I didn't finish gluing things together, so that wasn't gonna work. Pick that up, set it back down, and glue all this together. Grab some spruce slabs, go like that, glue them to that drill, and then redstone block down. Why did the rest of it not connect? Why is this not connecting? Connecting now, right? Yes, it is. Self-driving cart. All right, I think I got to figure it out. So I've redesigned it a little bit. I put the plow and the drill a little further back. And instead of using the directional rails, we're going to use powered rails to get this thing going. And it seems to work pretty decently. So it's just powered rails and redstone. We're in the mining dimension, so we don't have to worry about gaps underneath. But if you were doing this in the overworld, we'd want another deployer here and here, putting down cobblestone or netherrack if we were in the nether, things like that. All right, so I think if I look at the glue, everything seems to be glued together. We're going to go ahead and add our last drill right here and glue that in right there. Glue that all together. And one. And then we're also going to have a brass funnel. Now, if you make this really big, which we did make it over 64. So that is, we could probably use a second brass funnel. Right there like that. And what we want this to do, we want filters. So that create filter. And we want this to have 2 of them. And anything that we don't necessarily want to go anywhere but our pocket storage, that's what's going to go into the filter. We're going to open up these filters, place those items in there and hit that check mark and place those filters in right there. Now when we turn this on, it should, oh no, I didn't glue that part together. So let's glue these on. Go around like this. Yep, like that. And now any dirt or cobblestone that it picks up should drop down right here. It's good enough. So we're going to clear out an area here. And the great thing about these machines is when we set them down, So let's say I take the powered rail, place it there, and I put the rail controller on there. Make sure you hit that lock rotation. When I place this down, it should break all the blocks of where it's going to be. Yes, perfect. Unfortunately, we can't get to our seat because it's over there. But once we activate this thing, first let's do that. Put the extra rails in here. And then 1, 2, 3. The extra redstone there. And then we are going to activate this with our lever. What did I do with it? Oh. I'm going to turn off my magnet. I'm going to scoot over here and we're going to see that it's dropping all that cobbled stuff. So I'm going to sit right here. And if I sit there, then I'll pick up the cobble stuff with it as I'm riding along. And it'll go into my pocket storage. So let me drop all this. And it goes to the pocket storage. How wonderful is that? Okay. Alright, now that we know that it's working, let's pick it up. And head back home. And back home, we can build us a unloading station. So that unloading station, let's see here, we need another rail, another card assembler with a rail. Does not, you're not going to power this. Okay, we're just going to place this down. And we have our tank here, our item vault. We can't see in there because we can't see what's in there because we don't have our goggles yet. We will get those soon. So for the unloading station, we know that if we set it down right here and we put a chute here, or a chest or barrel, we have plenty of barrels that are ready to go. So if we have a barrel right there and a chute on top of that, which really we want the brass chute if we can afford it, or the smart chute because it will do whole stacks at a time. And the same thing with the funnel. We would like a brass funnel. Yeah. And that brass funnel will go right there. Now it's automatically unloading everything that's in the item vault into here. Yeah, somehow we got some cobble. The rails, that's from all the testing. We'll put the rails back in there. Put the redstone blocks back in there. We can pull from this while it's going, but then we can have this going into another ender tank or ender chest that goes directly to our system. So I'm going to take this guy. We do have to power it to pick him up. So have, so it's just, what in the world? Plague Doctor. Oh, I need emeralds so bad. All right, we power it up and then we pick it up. Like that. Turn that power off. Oop. Turn that power off so that when we come back and And now I'm gonna head back down. All right, so all I gotta do is place it down, give it a little nudge, and it should do its thing. And I'm gonna ride back here behind it. Like this. And AFK for a while and see what we get. All right, so after a bit of AFK, we have quite a bit of stuff to the point that I started picking stuff up in my backpack. There should be a ton of the cobblestone and stuff inside of here. Yeah, 65,000 cobbled deep slate, 39,000 tough from riding on the seat next to these drops. I'm sure there's still some inside these inventories. We probably need another brass funnel that drops those items out, but I would like to see, I put a lever on here so that this would not activate yet, because I would like to see what we have inside of here. And in order to do that, we are going to need the goggles from Create. So let's get those made up right quick. It's going to require 1 golden sheet. All right, piece of gold, stamp, up, tab, oops, and goggles. Now, these goggles can also go into a curio slot on our head, and it allows us to see things like how much stress is being used at the speed. So we're putting out 512 SUs at its current speed. Now we should be able to see inside of this as well. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, so let's go ahead and I should probably put some stack upgrades in here. Let's see. So we do have some because we have at sophisticated. We should have plenty of stack upgrades. There we go. Put my helmet back on. Put this back in the curio slot. I really thought we could see inside, like what was in there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on, and we're going to see how much stuff. Oh, I need to turn my magnet back off. There is some stuff in there anyway. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Turn the magnet off. These are things that came as well, so we will put those in there. And we're going to see how much stuff we got from that. Ooh, while we're waiting, looky there, a wild rat. Grab our cheese here. We're going to throw a bunch down and try to get him tamed up. Now remember, they're skittish at first, but we have a little bit of time, I think. He's up. He just walks up to me. He's like, "Don't make me run after it. Just throw it right at me." There it goes, and he is tamed. Oh, and we got a rat nougat. All right. Those are actually used in some recipes. So you keep feeding your rat or whatnot, and they eventually. What do I gotta do? I just gotta give him the cheese. Oh, we got a female this time. I think our last one was a male. Yeah. Some diamonds, man. They're just shooting up there. I'm loving it. So we're gonna pick her up. Just take her back to base and make sure that she is nice and safe with our other guy, and still need sneak punch the air. And yes, so that one's the male. It's set to stay here, so we can actually now, because I feel like we have a minute over there. Cage, we have a cage here. Is there? Yes, we have the breeding thing. So we can actually now take these guys, set it there, throw the breeding thing in there. We'll pick this one up and this one up, and we'll place them in there, and they'll start to do their thing. Yeah. And now we can just start breeding rats while we're doing other things. Like waiting on... In fact, let me get another mega torch out here. If we can. If we can. Yeah, see, we don't even have the gold. That's how bad things were. Like, hopefully. Is that it? Is this done? Why did Darkstone go in there instead of in here? Did I not put Darkstone on the filters? Yes, I did. That is a bummer. It should have exported that into my... So other than our stone, we gained 9,000 redstone, 4,000 fluorite, almost 2,000 lapis, a bunch of uranium, 600 gold, which we're going to go ahead and get smelted up, over 600 diamonds, and only 200 iron. I mean, I would say FK for a while. Maybe we need to make it taller. I think we might need to make it taller. Let's get this stuff right here going into our sag mill. I want to start with gold. So get the gold in there. Then the iron. Put that up. And then that is doing its duplication thing and placing it. We need to make more stack upgrade because I took the stack upgrade out of there to use for something else. So we auto craft our stack upgrade. Come on, you can do it. Did that give us what we need? Stack? Yes. Okay, so that one will help out tremendously because it'll do an entire stack at a time. And then did it get our speeds done as well? It did. So put those in there. So now this to none. Let's speed this up a little bit. Yeah, it's going to definitely keep up with anything this can output. Even if we put the diamonds up there, there we go, just like that. So this is already set to the same frequency. So I'll make another one of these so that all that stuff that comes out of the machine over here will go into our system as well. And until next time, this is ElderBarrySirUp wishing you a wonderful day. Take care.